but there's this extra innocence a child has. Is there ever a time when you felt like you can remember where it was like you did one thing and there was like no going back from that?
Oh yeah, there was times where even at 13 years old, to be around drugs and alcohol and weapons and guns and stuff like that. I thought this is how a 13-year-old is supposed to live in a town like this. And so, after there was just times where I felt that maybe I'm not supposed to be hurting people. Maybe I'm not supposed to be robbing people at 13. But then I felt, what else am I going to do? What else am I good at? And now at that point, I didn't really have an answer for myself.
Right. And so it was like something was better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start, getting on the time train, fast forward a bit. You started with alcohol.
Yeah.
But it progressed into bigger things. How soon was it between your first drink and then like when you started losing your ability to function?
So at 13, I started taking my first drinks, and about 15, that's when I had my first actual drug that was, and it was called crank, and it was something that in 8th grade I was using to even just go to school. Before I was acting like I was showering, but really I was in there sniffing drugs to go to school, and that's where my drug use really progressed right there. Mm-hmm. So by the time 8th grade was right there, I was a full-blown addict at 15.
At 15, yeah. So I want to clarify this for our audience. What Jeremy's talking about is counteracting hangovers with introducing other substances.